Man, running a little late. What's up, chat? What's going on? I'm trying to get us everything set up, some things to talk about. You know what I mean? What you guys doing? What's up with you guys? Uh, are you ready for the? What's up, Fonsen? 1, 2, 3 came through my first. Hey, it's been a long time since you on deck, Fonsen. Here and hearing you. Appreciate you. Let me know that I'm live and live and everybody can hear me, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about like just got off work. That's what's up. I said, yeah, man. I got off some form of what you would call work. Yeah, man. Down south, they look crazy down south, man. I was thinking about the kid that just knocked off his parents or somebody he knew, and we was talking about the kid that got 25 years, 25 years of life, 25 years, man. The judge gave him 25 years, 18-year-old. Well, Ashton Stillwell, guess who's back? What's up, Ashton? Ashton Stillwell. Hey, you hear about the kid that got 25 years in prison? They talking about down somewhere in the south. They got. Well, he was a little menace though. From what I understood, he was a little menace, and then he got caught. Yeah, he got caught doing some crazy. And while he was in jail, he was in there fighting, and the judge got reported he in there fighting like crazy. And I'm like, what? Yeah, he was. It's just been the first time he really got caught. You can imagine what the stuff he was doing out in the streets. You know, he did assault, man. They was in the. This guy was and some other put guns out and was dragging a guy around on the floor, putting guns in his face, scaring a citizen. You know what I mean? It's like, what's going on with you, dude? Why you what 18-year-old? Approximately 18-year-old. I don't know his real age, but approximately 18-year-old. You tried as an adult, and he did a thing, and then this judge was like, I ain't playing, and then heard about him in jail, acting a fool in the jail. Like, you in jail, you supposed to be trying to get yourself right. That's what jail is about, correctional facilities. And he's in there, fighting, kicking up a storm in there. I'm like, what's up with these kids? And so the judge ain't playing, man. The judge, he almost passed out. What's up, Grandma? How you doing? That's cool. We talking about the young kid that got 25 years in prison down south somewhere. What's up, guys? Yeah. And his mama went off, and he almost passed out when the judge gave him 25 years. What's up, Cowboy on Beer? Hello, can we pray? Man, sorry about your dad, Cowboy. Yes, we're talking about everybody online, man. That's never subscribe to the channel. Support you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Support you guys, man. Trying to get this off the ground. But yeah, we talking about what's up, AJ. God bless you too, brother AJ. What's it? Yeah, this real stupid. He was in the courtroom acting like his behavior was like nonchalant. And then the judge told him, said, I got paper from you that you was in jail beating up, fighting and stuff. What's up, West Coast Lee? What's up? Thanks for Ashton Stillwell for subscribing. Everybody online, subscribe to the channel, man. Turn on notifications. We got Fonsen 123 in the house too. Hey, but check this out, guys. This guy not all right. First, you get arrested. You get arrested for you and some other dudes waving a gun in a citizen's face. Some older dude, and you're waving and dragging them around on the ground. This is not a gangster. This is not a dude that live that type of lifestyle. This is a regular citizen. You're waving the gun in his face. Now, imagine a gun getting waved in your face, and you're a citizen. These kids acting a fool. You don't know what they do because they're acting crazy. And you're like, man. Then if they get caught, that's assault. They beat the guy up, allegedly beat him up and stuff, drag him around, and putting the gun in his face and threatening him and everything. And this guy's scared for his life. And then they go to jail for this, and they get an assault. And then while you in jail, you in there fighting. You in jail on assault like this, and you plead with the judge. But while you pleading with the judge get a record of you in jail, hollering, yeah, fighting, just blah 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 blah, fighting up in the jailhouse. What you think the judge gonna do to you when you come back before the judge? Because you know the correction, the jailhouse jailer is gonna be like, this guy is a menace. This guy, and though he in jail looking like this, looking like he ain't got no words in the world. Man, that judge handed him 25 years. He almost fainted. Yeah, and she's like, you still be young. He 18, approximately 18. So he 25 years, he get out at 43. Still middle age. But by that time, he'll be calmed down because right now you telling the world that you don't give up. What's your opinion on that case? What's up, Ashton? No kid should have to grow up. Oh no, this not. We can't say kid, AJ. This is a young man, 18, man. I went to military at 16, 17. More jail time. So Heavenly Father, please protect his father. Hi, what's up, Ian Boy? What's up, Stacy Stokes? Yeah, everybody online, subscribe to the channel, turn notification. We got to quit calling 18-year-old kids. You're not 18. You're not a kid anymore. You know right from wrong. 18, you know right from wrong. You know not to be pulling no gun on nobody, especially nobody that's not older, and you dragging them around in the streets. That's not cool, man. That's an assault in the first degree, in my opinion. Ain't no way, and it's on camera that you're doing this. You really don't care. You really don't care. And then these mamas at work all day, so they ain't getting no. A lot of single mothers, they're not getting raised by fathers in the household. I'm sure Cowboy is a great kid, and his father deserves to be able to raise this kid. I don't know what you're talking about, AJ. No. Oh, got you. I see, AJ. I hear you. I'm talking. I'm talking about you talking to something else. I'm talking about the topic of it right now is about the young man that's in jail and how you go to jail. He's acting up. I think it's just being young. Youth. What's your opinion, guy? Should she give him all that time? Should he should the, should the person get all that time for what he was doing? Sometimes jail saves people, man. Saves because the way they were going out in the streets, they probably won't be here in the long run. Because they're how they say they're going 40 going north. They're going fast, living life fast and loose and reckless. And at 18-year-old, go to jail. Yeah, yeah. And Ashton Stillwell said yes. Yes, I'm saying like some people like let's break this down, guys. Some people don't have good upbringing. I don't know this guy from nobody, but I'm saying to do what he was doing out there in the streets, some people don't have good upbringing. They might have upbringing, but it's not good. And to do what he was doing and then go to jail and be in there fighting, not one, but they said the judge said consistently fighting in there. Reports of him fighting. So this is somebody that want to be something or striving to look a certain part, and I'm like, dude, you don't really want a life like this. You don't want, but he's 18 and maybe not having it, and now the mom in jail, like, oh my baby, all this craziness. But hey, you should have been doing that when he putting the gun on this citizen's face and dragging this person all around the floor, and then wherever they were located at, and him and other people have putting guns, threatening this person live. What was my baby? Oh, what was the all that for the victim? See, people don't think about the victim. They're worried about he's not a baby. He's 18 years old. He knows right from wrong. He's making the decision to do that. He feel like he can do that. Ain't no baby no more. That's a man. That's a young man. And you missed the time to be my baby. Period. So we got to quit pedalizing these situations and call it for what it really is. That's what's your opinion on that? You don't have to agree with me. What's your opinion? States his famous life in prison. Ashton still said life in prison. Judge gets 25 years is probably pretty much his life when you get start. Ashton still was. When did you start streaming? Uh, doesn't. What's up, Southwest? You look like a baby. Sexy Stones. He should grow up. Well, he has no choice to grow up. That's the first time he saw when that judge gave him 25 years. You just saw the reaction on his face. He was like, "That's the first reality. That's the first belt on your. Basically, that's the first belt that was put to his butt to wake him up. Well, he ain't got no choice but to grow up. Derek D. Talk to him. uh, um, he has no choice but to grow up now. He has no choice but to grow up as a young man. You know what I mean? And it's sad that it takes this to wake him up. He probably could get it out on appeal. He probably can get it knocked down, son. It probably was a little extreme when she gave him 25 years. That could be dropped on appeal. Probably, and that's probably why the judge probably figured that. Like you're gonna appeal, they probably appealed and knock it down to about 15 years or something like that. But it's enough time to make him to have him wake up. You know, because he was taking everything as a joke. It looks like he was taking everything as a joke in that case. Go for what's it? There's a say she's straight taller said go for a jog, bro. Straight taller talking to Derek. Straight taller said go for a jog. Yes, they said. Did you go to prison? No, no, not me, buddy. I refuse. I have no desire. I have no interest. Flame Warrior Golden. That's good for you. So, yep. These kids these kids do need life coaches. Okay, we're gonna give her the Flame Warrior because you're not talking about the topic at hand. But God is good all the time. Yep, guys. So you think the judge was fair to the young man, or you think it was not fair? That was my. I want to give you the setup, the premises of this. Do you think the judge was fair or not fair for what the kid did, what the young man did, not kid? Give him 25 years because that's basically life, bro. 25 years in prison, that's life, man. That's crazy. And also, guys, I'm going to go. The next topic is we're gonna go to this. Uh, what they was talking about. You know what's happening down in Houston with the rodeo with these girls acting up. Do y'all hear what's happening? Yeah, he needs a life coach and a job. I have to say something. What's up, Ashton Stillwell? Speak your mind. Speak your mind. You got the flow, Ashton. Yeah. Do you think? I just want to go to another topic. What you say is range 5378. I love barbecue hammers. Okay, we're talking about the young man. Do you think the judge gave the young man 25 years? Was that too much time, or was this reasonable enough? What's your opinion, guys? I like to know. They got the next topic. We're gonna come up for the next topic. Someone had to say something. What's up, Talos the King? Show us your ceiling fan. No, I ain't no ceiling fan, brother. Yeah, okay. What's up, Kayla? Everybody online, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification. Support your team, guys. So the king said 25 years, as long as I have with that, with that, I have Wi-Fi. That's fine. No, man, you can't. Nobody want to do it. You don't want to be doing 25 years in the cage, brother. Nobody want to do that. That's a young person and thinking through. Nobody want to be in a small, but 25 years, brother. No, and so another man telling you what to do. Ashton Stillwell said, so he was harassing a man acting crazy in jail, but when he's calm, he might do it again. No, the case was, let y'all know the case was this guy and a couple of buddies, I guess, they pulled out a gun, they pulled guns out and started harassing and brutal assaulting a man and putting the gun in his face, threatening, what to do with the gun. And I was like, wow. And then they got caught. When they go to jail, while they in jail waiting on this court case and going through all these steps when the court, he in there fighting. He in there fighting left and right, not one time, multiple times. So the judge get the message from the jailers in the jail saying this guy has been a menace in there, and he was the menace. And I guess she's seen documents and stuff and read paper that this guy is really a menace. And now the judge, instead of giving that deal they originally had, the judge changed it and gave him 25 years in prison. You know what I mean? So was that right? Should have given him 25 years or less time there. I said sometimes people need to wake up and you don't realize the problems you cause. Can you imagine your auntie, your uncle being multiple people putting a gun in his face, dragging him on the ground, assaulting him? How would you feel? Think about that, guys. And putting a gun and threatening to do something to them with the gun. That's crazy. Seriously, that's crazy. Who want to? We gotta start looking at things what it is. Because if that's what you're used to, that is your life. That's not the average American life. Nobody think about nobody dragging them on the ground and putting a gun in their face and threatening to shoot them. That's crazy. That's sick. And so when you look at people like that, do you want them on the streets? If they wouldn't do that, they wouldn't do anything. The, they wouldn't do anything. Stacy said, not real family. All right, guys. So yeah. So the next topic. Let's go to the next topic. I was watching this one YouTuber, and he was talking about what's happening with the rodeo in Houston. And y'all up on the rodeo and what's happening in Houston? What happened? Well, basically what happened in Houston with the rodeo, where all the chicks was out there showing their 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 their, their personal space with a bunch of kids at the rodeo. It was like the rodeo was like a family thing, family event is beginning every year, but each year has become raunchy and raunchier. And people are like, man, what's going on with the rodeo? And they had one girl on one, I don't know what Instagram or something, I don't know what platform, I forgot. And she was like, I'm wearing this to the thing, and she got the twerking and stuff. I was like, man, I don't want to go to no rodeo and see this twerking and all this on the ground. What's your opinion, guys? Do you think that was cool? So it basically went viral, and everybody's talking about it. They're saying these young people going down there to the Houston rodeo or somewhere, which is a popular rodeo, and they're trying to turn it out to like it's a club. I was like, whoa, I didn't know that. So I was looking at that. I was going to do one on there. What's your opinion, Chad? Do you think they should put some change the rodeo to like uh, a dress code? So like you can't be wearing where people can see your face. I'm gonna say nice way, your face cheeks, the girl's face cheeks. You think she should have some dressable? You wear your cowboy boots, wear your cowgirl hat, but come on, let's wear some decent apparel. What's up, Seven? What's up, Stacy? Do you think they're thinking about cutting off of some people from coming to the rodeo, and also and people like you can't. People saying you can't tell me what to wear. You can't tell me how to act. But I'm like, if I'm sitting there with my kids and they looking over and they seeing you twerking on the ground, who want to see that really? Besides people that go to pay for stuff like that. No, because she would do that this for attention, but where they bad. It was bad guys out there. Rusty Quarters. Hello, how you doing, Rusty? What's up, Straight Tyler? Yeah, that's why I went viral. They was showing the clips. They showed the girl. She actually literally was twerking and grinding towards the ground. And I'm like, what? Can you imagine your little niece or nephew running up on that and seeing her doing all that? What would you feel? You just gave your niece nephew some pop, some some cotton candy. As an adult, you do what you want to do as an adult. But when you're in a place where you got kids and stuff, and y'all sitting over eating pizza and hot dog, and you're just trying to have a wonderful time, let's go look at the rodeo. They're with you having a good time with my uncle or auntie or your family members, and you look around somebody out there twerking and doing all this stuff. Go to a nightclub. Go to the club district. Go to a college clubs, bar, university. You know what I mean? Go to a place where this is a rodeo. This is where families are walking around. This is where you will see. I don't know the percentage of kids. There's gonna be so many kids out there, elderly people too, who want to see that. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? It's weird. It's like I really agree with that. I say they might have to put dress codes on if you're not going to change. And they're saying you don't tell me what to dress. You don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown. I'm this and that. I'm like, yeah, you're grown, but there's a time for appropriate dress and there's time for not. What's your opinion? What's your guys' opinion? Well, no, it's not a barbecue channel, man. You got to go somewhere with that. Let you go. I'm asking genuine questions. Yeah, yeah. Hey, the viral clip on the girls grinding and walking around with their face cheeks hanging out. I'm saying in a nice way. You imagine girls with their face cheeks hanging out. You think they should be kids? They should walk around with kids seeing all that at a rodeo? At rodeo, think about rodeo. That's family events. That's family events. Do you want? And these girls out there twerking and doing their dances and recording themselves and all this other stuff. Everybody trying to be the best. Like it's a rodeo. Y'all got. I don't know what's up with the generation. Y'all got to. You know what I'm saying? Face cheeks. Straight taller. Yeah. Girls face cheeks. I'm trying to be correct. Face cheeks. I'm saying, is that right or wrong? I said to myself, this went viral, guys, so we're gonna talk about it on the channel. I said, you can't tell nobody what to wear to a rodeo, to an open event. But we as Americans, we know, like, come on, man, come on. It's a point. You know there're gonna be kids here, man. You know there's gonna be old folks. It's a rodeo where families get out and do something. Old people ain't got too many places to go anymore. So a rodeo is a place where they want to get out and walk and get some popcorn, take it with their grandkids and stuff. Do some. Their kids out there can see animals and stuff because ain't too many fairs no more. Think about it. So the rodeo is probably one of the biggest events down south where people that's controlled. Everybody making money. People owning animals can make money. People can pay for from the cities like Houston and Dallas to come to the rodeo and see this event. And then you got this stuff going on. Thanks for the thanks for the give. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Uh, them at work. What's up, them at work, man? Appreciate that. Right? What's your opinion? You appreciate that, my internet. Parrot, thank you. My young spirit. Thank you for giving me a compliment as a YouTuber. Appreciate that. What do y'all think, guys? What's your opinion? I need to hear some opinions about this rodeo. This is really important. This rodeo, what? Because I want people on my channel to talk about what's is that right? I'm not saying. Listen, what I'm trying to say, chat. I'm not saying tell the people what to wear and who to be, but I'm saying recognize the event where you at. Recognize more of a family friendly event. That's all I'm trying to say. Chat. That's all I'm trying to say. Hey, don't kill the messenger. I'm saying don't let these the females' face cheeks be twerking in front of all these family friendly events. And this is not a nightclub. This is not the bar. This is a rodeo. Everybody got cameras. Everybody trying to. I'm saying, come on, man, come on, guys. What's up? Can families go somewhere and at least have some decent? It's not the beach. It's not Miami Beach. It's not Daytona Beach. It's not Myrtle Beach. This is a rodeo. What's your opinion? Let me know. Let me know what's your opinion, guys. I need to know. What's up, men at work? What opinion? Men at work. What's your opinion? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat and the gift. Appreciate the men at work. Do you think that should? Do you think they should be doing that? Do you think now that the rodeo is went viral and everybody's talking about it, do you think the rodeo should require dress code now? Isn't that sad that they gotta tell you what to wear? That was where I was gonna go next. Isn't that sad they gotta tell you what to wear to a rodeo? Like, do not have your face cheeks out. Do not be twerking with your face cheeks at the ground. As a young kid, I've been grateful to my eyes. Yeah, see, yeah, but you think as a family, Stacey Stokes, not go to the show. Yeah, mandatory high. Appreciate you. Thank you, men at work. Not familiar show. It's a rodeo. I rodeoed for years and it ain't the same. Yes, thanks. One text examiner. So yeah, it's like they think it's a night. It's like it's a nightlife thing, and it's not. If rodeos always, when I know rodeos always been family friendly. I didn't go to a lot of them, but the ones I went, it was like you see cowboys, you see all this rodeo and all this stuff. It's good. That's what you're into. It's cool to go with some people once in a blue moon. It's hypocritical because I've had my little kids look away, yet I look too so hard. See, yeah, that's it. But I'm saying, Stray Tyler, appreciate your man at work. Thanks for the again. Uh, I don't I don't know. Like honestly, Stray Tyler, I don't think it's fair for the kids. I think we should have some kind of place where we should have some toleration. We should know what we're doing. Yeah, Stacey Stokes says nice place. Take family. Yeah, it used to be. No, no, no. Yep. Everybody online, subscribe to my channel, man. Support you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe. Yeah, yeah. The one Texas miner said, "Yep, it should be common sense." I'm with you, Texas. But I just want to know what other people think too. What's up, business OG? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Just put your blink jeans on, wear your cowboy hat, put your boots on if you want to wear boots, and go enjoy yourself. Take your family. You might meet a Cowboys nice show family. Yeah, yeah. Alex Bonzilier. Do you think that was right? I hear you, Stacy's taller, straight taller, 21 Cal. Yeah, Stacey Stokes said there's no place to take your families. Straight taller said cowgirls, homeboys. See, the problem is people like to see that. Men like to see that, the entertainment, but you got to think about families and everything out there, man. That's the big thing. I guess this year was bad. It was really raunchy. I'm gonna tell you, it was really. When I hear from other people that was talking about it, it was really raunchy. Literally raunchy, dude. Little dude. Although you would have liked it as a male, you would have been like blocking your little niece's nephew's eyes and stuff, and you would have to do that. And they walk around like that. They literally walking around like that. I'm like, come on, man. Pokemon. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. So do y'all think? The question is, do y'all think that the rodeo board, whoever put the rodeo event people, should require dress codes now? And isn't that sad that you got to require a dress code in the future for without getting sued? You can't kick people out of a rodeo, but if you have a dress code set in place and they're not up to the dress code, you can kick people out. See, there's a way to kick them out then. But they just assumed previously that you had common sense. Did we lose common sense? It seems like it seems like common sense is out the window nowadays, man. I don't know. What's your opinion? Yeah, when Straight Tyler said when I was a kid, it was a mission to look. Yeah, Stacey. Yep, we got one. Straight Tyler said one. Stacey Stowe said people need a nice place to take family now. Yep. Yes. Stacey Stowe says yes. You should have a dress code. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think there should be a dress code? What's your opinion? Let me know. I need to know, man. I say yeah. If it's this bad, where you got to be able to not get sued, but where the rodeo won't get the rodeo host won't the event host won't get sued. You might do that by to abide by the laws of the land. See, people don't realize America is just a land of laws and regulations and rules. There's a lot of that, and so people can sue you for certain. And we're known to be sue happy here in America. So you got to protect your interests, and so that's sad that they got to change the rules just to you know. That's sad. It's sad. It's a sad scenario, man. Nobody can go to the rodeo no more, man. It's crazy. So it still says US 8722. The US is crazy right now. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get off that topic. Y'all ain't saying no. Okay. Did you hear about the pipeline going into California? Did y'all hear about the pipeline? There was 47 pipelines, 47 refineries. And let me get y'all up to date. A refinery is an oil plant where they take crude oil and refine it into gasoline. So we had 47, 40 some places like that in California, on the coast of California. And now it's down to just seven. And they were trying to get rid of most of all of them. Straight Tyler, 2221. I hear you. You got jokes. What's up, Eric Johnson, 4772? Are you doing okay? I'm 100, man. What about you? What's up, Lily? Lily said hi. Yeah. Hey, what about the pipeline? The president of the United States got the pipeline passed through, guys, down in California. It's just going through the first step, and they're building it out. I did a video. I got a video on my channel about the pipeline, and they're gonna start pumping that oil, that crude oil, the crude oil that they got off the coast of in Iran and off to Venezuela and other places that was trying to sneakily bring oil in. So, and I think they're gonna sell it to the United States and open it to other countries too. Uh, what do y'all think about that? Do the government should do that? Yes, no. And also, did y'all see Japan came on? Japan, hey, the prime minister came to the United States was like, hey, hey, Trump, I'm with you, baby. All the other European countries was like, I don't know, we don't want to talk with you no more. It's a little hot right now. You're hot right now. We don't want to get touched with them problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just reading some of the notes. So Japan showed up. The Prime Minister of Japan showed up to the White House the other day and was talking to President Trump like, "I got your basically saying in so many words, I got your back, I got your back." And they don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons neither. So they down with the president. So now, and she was talking about the Prime Minister of Japan was talking about getting other countries on board with helping get on aligning with Trump, the president of the United States of America. So in Israel, I am your father. Okay, Iran loves you. Yeah, man. Everybody love. I love the people of Iran. I don't love the regime that's going against America at all. Like America want to help the people of Iran, but we don't want them to have no nuclear weapons. And what they're doing over there, man, is kind of unfortunate to say the least. So I think the president is doing a great thing to protect the nation, and and to help his ally over there. It was Israel. So yeah, sorry, the world's crazy right now, Stacey Stokes. Yep, everybody, but we're seeing there's like 5 countries. Germany has a line on. Now the UK trying to get on now. UK was hating for a while, but now they're trying to get on. I'm like, I don't trust you, man. I can't. After all that, all of what we did for you, you should have been the first one on our team. You supposed to be the number one ally. You should have been the first one on our team, but you stood to the side, man. That was crazy to see the United Kingdom do us like that. And we really didn't need it. You saw President Trump saying, "We don't need you. We just saying you come and help us take a little pressure off. We don't have to. We can handle the pressure." Well, Ethan Perez says you look like the notorious big. Hey, the president is good. Yep. Hey, everybody subscribe to my channel, man. Turn the notification. We're kicking it now. We're in the trenches now. We're in the trenches of this news, man. So, hey, U.S. secures victory. NATO won. Yeah. You think we're gonna dismantle NATO? Because I'm like, man, NATO. I don't know what's going on with NATO right now, man. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on NATO? And yeah, that's what I was going to come to about. I was going to talk about the pipeline. Then I was talking about Iran. Then I was going to come to the gas. Now let's go on to the gas. Gas is high now. I just put $40 in my car, man, and it went. It just burped. Like, man, it just burnt at half of a tank, and that's $40. 40 cash. It's almost $5 a gallon here. That's crazy. It went from $3 to almost $5. But hey, we know this is going to happen. We know this is going to change. Since Straight Tyler said, gas is too expensive. I gotta do rodeo dancing on the side. That was up. Stacey Stowe said, "Was it's hot now." Yep. Stacey Stowe said, "Gas is up. Gas up. Food up is up." Yep. Everything is up, bro. Everything's up. And you gotta be able to afford it. I'm trying to tell people, it's like, man, it's not a game, but that's what happened. When you decide to step out in there. People, what happened in Ukraine and everything over there, it's crazy everywhere, guys. It's crazy everywhere. For real, it's crazy everywhere. So I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm not really trying to get caught up in all that, but we got to talk about it. Hey, what's your opinion? What's your opinion of? Everybody, tell me, okay. What's your opinion of Gavin Newsom, the governor of California? What's your opinion? Honestly, what's your opinion of Gavin Newsom, the governor of California? What's your opinion of him? I need to know. Do you like Gavin Newsom, governor of California, or you're on the fence with Gavin Newsom, or you ain't really feeling him? He's not going for governor again. He can't go anyway. Somebody said, Stacey Stowe said he's crazy. ZZ Max said he's an idiot. I think I think both of y'all might have some kind of instinct, but do y'all think he's trying to become the president of the United States? Is he gonna put his is he gonna put his hat in the is he gonna put his hat in the president 2028 election? Is he really do y'all think he's really leaning that way? Is Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, leaning his way the tip his hat into the president's? You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to say, hey, I'm here. Stacey still said yes. He got that look, bro. I'm finna show you. Gavin Newsom got that look. Let me show y'all this look he got. He got that look, guys. He got that look. Look at that look at it. Look at his eyes. Whoever caught that thumbnail said it all. Gavin Newsom got the look. I'm starting to think he wants to be the president. I think he wants to be the president of the United States. I think, guys, ZZ Max said he would if he could. They won't run him. Why you say that, ZZ Mac? Is he that bad? Is he that awful? Is he that awful? Yeah, he's doing that Kamala Harris thing, man. I think he gonna force his own way in it. Say Stokes. What you say? Rant, rant, ran mouth. I don't know. I think he's gonna throw his hat in. I'm gonna say my opinion, guys. I think Gavin Newsom is really going to do this president thing because he's been running all over the country too much, man. Y'all got to peep him. He's been running all the country trying to get endorsements and everything. Hey, yeah, he. I think he run. I think on the low. I think he's trying to go for the president of White House. He gonna run it. He gonna put his hat in the ring. It's sad. I don't know if he gonna have enough sponsors, but I think he's gonna do it regardless. Spencer Pratt for mayor. I hear Stacey Stokes. Stacey Stokes said no good. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. Okay, let's get off him. I think he's gonna. You guys say no. Some said yes. Gavin Newsom going to run for president of the United States. I believe he is in 2028 election. I see him. I think he just wanted that bad. I literally think he knows this is his only chance, and why his name is still hot. He can't be a mayor, can't be a governor no more. You know what I'm saying? He can't be the governor no more of California. So his level of fame and sight in the world on a U.S. stage is not going to be no more prevalent than now. He's the governor, and he's the present governor. So quite naturally, this is the time to throw his name in the hat to keep his buzz, to keep that buzz. So he ain't stupid. I don't think he's that type of stupid guys. I don't. This is my opinion. I'm not. I don't know your opinion. You might know more about him than me. I'm just saying. I really think this guy's really gonna throw his hat in the ring for the 2028 elections for president of the United States, and that's weird to me. But that's my whole take. I was like, man, ain't too many. You've been revealed in California, and so I don't know if you should do that, bro. Do what you want to do. I think any American have the right to do what they want to do, but I don't know if he. I don't know. Gavin Newsom did a lot of things in California that that we see on, and then with this president Trump has revealed a lot of stuff you did. So I don't know. You was in the media for good things and bad things, and it seemed like it was more bad things than good. You know. What's up, Pacific Northwest 360 in the house? Hey guys, is Trump is Gavin Newsom going to put his hat in the ring for the president 2028 election? What's up, Crimson Dawn Productions? Low key, you got to go for president. He got to go for president. I guess he's gonna go for president. Hey, everybody, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications. All right, we're gonna move on, man. What's up with Ilhan Omar? What's up with Ilhan Omar? Come on, guys. Oh yeah, ZZ Max said John Fetterman could draw some level heated level headed Dems back in. He might stand a chance of bringing back that party, but he won't puppet very well. Yeah, that's what the whole party's about. You know what I mean? He got to play it. I don't think John Fetterman had that ability to really like be a puppet. What's up, King Lord Bernard? Hey, like, okay, we're talking about the election right now, the 2028 presidential election. We're talking about the governor Gavin Newsom. Is he going to put his hat in the ring to become president of the United States in 2028? We just moving in right now. We're going to move into Ilhan Omar. Should about her deportation, her love for the country and state. All right, King Lobanan, bye bye. Take care, brother. Okay, thank you for coming. You have a nice day. I hope you're 18. Yeah, Stacey Stokes said 8722 said play games, vote 20 in 2028. Real talk. Your Blaze. Do it. Hey, do you think Ilhan Omar should be, since she said so many things about America, do you think she should be replaced in the United States? They saying they ask a lot of people turning on her now. Do you think she should be sent back to Somalia? What's your opinion? I don't know. That's the topic everybody's talking about. She ain't getting a lot of respect in Congress when they talk to her. People come up and talk to her reckless now because of all the things she done said about America. She said some negative things from what allegedly said some negative things. I don't know if it's true or not, but she allegedly said some negative things about America and about the president of the United States. So I don't know. But what's your opinion? A lot of the people trying to on it, you see on social media, and people think she should be deported. What's your opinion? You think she should be deported back to Somalia or what? What's your opinion? What's Jim Kale? Z Mac. Yes, I paid for a plane ticket. Z Mac. Stacey Stokes. Stacey said yes. Blank and chatter. Say Evan, please. All right, there you go. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Turn on notifications. Support your channel, man. I don't know, but I seen she's getting a lot of attack about her companies, about the money that she earned over a short period of time, and all the means that she has now. About website, it's crazy. There's a lot of things going on. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know. I wish her the best, but if she is doing all this, if you're not about America, I'm pro America, man. I'm sorry. I'm pro America. So she be in USA jail. Yeah, it was amazing, guys, to see everything that's going on, in the world. What's up, Draven? 7676. Hey, what's up, Draven? Yeah, man. I'm up a little. I ran a little late on my channel tonight, but we getting there. You came right in time. We're almost through with it. What's up, Dayton? Football. JD Vance 2020. Yeah, I was trying to get somebody to say thank you, Dayton Football. JD Vance. Do you think it's gonna be JD Vance and Marco Rubio on the 1-2 punch with president, vice president, or you think the other way around? What do you think the 2020 ticket going to be? What is going to be the 2028 ticket going to be? JD Vance and Marco Rubio, or Marco Rubio and JD Vance? What's up, guys? Yeah, I like that. PC, I was trying to get somebody to catch on. You caught on, Dayton Football. That's what's up. I'm a solo for Unreal Engine. Okay. Stacey Stokes. World is crazy right now. Yep. ZZ's back. Mark Rubio. Yep, We got Dayton football and ZZ Mack, Mark Rubio and JD Vance. Man, I think that's the 1-2 punch for 2028. I really do. I think that's the ticket. That's the meal ticket. Stacey Stokes, 87-22. Who knows in 2020? We already said it, Stacey Stokes. We already said it's going to be Mark Rubio and Vance. But other people think it's going to be Fetterman. They really got the head for Fetterman. A lot of Dems are talking about Fetterman for the Dem side. Fetterman and I forgot the somebody else. Somebody else. I can't think of the person's name right now. But yeah, there's gonna be a power keg this election. This election gonna be who do you think gonna be the 1-2 combo president vice president ticket for the 2028 presidential election? We got Mark Rubio and JD Vance. That's what I got. What's up, men at work? Looking Glass said, nuclear winter. No one will be there. Stacey So said Mark Rubio is the man for the job. I hear you. I hear you. Everybody online, man, support you guys. Subscribe to the channel, man. Turn on the notification. Let me know. I need to hear your voice in the chat. I need to hear your voice because I'm gonna speak it out to the world. The world hear you who you are. What's up, men at work, man? Thanks for the gift, men at work, man. You've been a blessing. What's on you, men at work? Who do you think going to be the 2028 presidential election ticket for the Republicans? Do you think it's going to be Mark Rubio and JD Vance, or do you think it's going to be somebody else? And who do you think going to be for the Democrats 2028 election cycle? Draven says, "Well, how do I do? Wait, what? Okay, Draven, 17. Man, voice. Okay, whatever. Ashton Stillwell, I'm back. What's Ashton Stillwell came back to the house? What's up, man? Who you think on Ashton Stillwell? Who you think gonna be on the ticket for 2028? Mark Rubio, and JD Vance, and who you think gonna be for the Republican? I mean Democrats, John Feder, or and somebody else? Who you think's Gavin Newsom and somebody? What do you think? What'd you say, Stacey Straight Tyler 2021? Rubio's going to make us speak Spanish. No, man, Rubio's pro-American, bro. You gotta look at his record, man. He went to, I believe, if I'm right, he went to the Navy. He went to the academy. His officer went through JAG. He was a lawyer, attorney. He got a stellar career, man. Look him up. Look up Mark Rubio. That's still which is which. You got both sides. Gavin Newsom and Fetterman is the Democrats. JD Vance and Mark Rubio are Republicans. No, Hank. Okay, Hank, I gotta get rid of you, man. You must be a kid. Take care. The ghost. Little Marco, what you mean by that? Straight Tyler said he's into swing politics. Who's into swing politics? You gotta let me know. Emily, what are you talking about? We're talking about who's gonna be on the presidential ticket for 2028. Republicans and Democrats. For the Republicans, we think a lot of people thinking Mark Rubio and JD Vance. Since Trump can't run another election, Ahmed, I think I know you look familiar. Yeah, Ahmed. What's up, man? The Ghost W Lion Ted. Low energy Jeb, Jeb Bush. Ghost, you think they're gonna come back out of the obscurity of darkness and to back into the marvelous light of politics? You think that's gonna happen? You think Jeb Bush coming back? Emily said Democrats should be Denzel Washington. Man, no, man, Denzel ain't getting into that. That's an actor. He's good. He's nice. He's like, I'm good. Say Stokes, power people, vote in 2028. Yeah, we all vote. This is going to be a high turnout election. 2028. It's going to be a high turnout. And did y'all know that that's passing is moving forward? The Save Act's moving forward, where it requires you to show your ID. I think that's a good deal. Because you want people that's not from this country voting in elections. We can't go to Guatemala or somewhere in another country, Canada, and vote in their elections and not be a citizen of that country. I don't want nobody in America, United States of America, voting in our election that feel like they want to have a right to vote in this country and they're not from this country. They ain't paying no dues in this country. Jeb's little brother, okay. The Ghost, hey Ghost man, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, man. I like your mindset. Subscribe to my channel. Straight Tyler said Nip, Nip, Jeb Bush. Yep, this is gonna be amazing, guys. I think it's gonna be amazing election. 2028 is coming fast. We're already in 2026, bro. We're already in. We already in the third month. We're about to go. We about to be out the first quarter of the year. Seriously. The Ghost said thumbs up. Yeah. Stage still said we need 8722 said we need help. People. All right, tell me who y'all think gonna be for the Democrats. Who gonna be for the Democrats? I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you, Gavin Newsom gonna come blazing out of nowhere. He gonna have a fast track. Y'all be like, man, Gavin Newsom came from nowhere because he's in the ground. He's sneaky. I think he's a little sneaky, not sneaky negative, sneaky in a way where he makes quiet moves. Don't sleep on Gavin Newsom. He's the governor of California. He's the governor for a reason. Don't you slip it. Please don't sleep on Gavin Newsom. Don't think he's weak. Looking Glass. You're a good guy, like you, brother. Appreciate that. Looking Glass. I'm telling everybody, do not sleep on Gavin. You look in that man's eyes, he's look determined. He looks like sincere. Sometimes you can't look at the person. You can look at the guy with the big muscles and the big, like he gonna be. But you look at that little skinny, scrawny dude, and you look at that little scrawny boy's eyes. He got that hunger. He got that dog. He got that. I ain't gonna never give up. I'm all in. And you see people like that, they do amazing things in the world. For real, guys. And Gavin is already the governor. Don't forget, he's the governor of California, the most California. You guys remember that? To make it through that place, you gotta have something in you, bro, to make it up to governor. What said Stacey So said, no good people. Manny 2121. Debu Dad? Okay. I don't know what that means, Manny 2021. Stacey Stokes, it said, kick in the world. Yeah, it's crazy out there, guys. I actually, ZZZ Max said Newsom is so butthurt already. He's fell in California. I don't think he really focused on California no more. Being real with you guys, been watching Newsom travel all over the country, man. I really think he's on the next level for president. He ain't even talking too much about the governorship no more. Think about that. That's when you're gonna pay attention. That's when his mind went somewhere else. He's seeing big, higher heights. What's up, Driller? Driller 910D. Looks like you were kicked in the. Appreciate that, man. Stacey Stokes. What about you? Was you? Stacey, I think he was kicked in the face. Driller 910D. You say California's no good? Yeah, California's has some real issues right now. Major issues. For real, for real, for real. So I don't, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, whoa, whoa, for real, whoa. So, okay, we got. I think a lot of people think it's going to be JD Vance and Mark Rubio going to win that ticket for the Republicans. I'm really, I don't see too. They got the one lady up there trying to front her, but she just they trying to put her up. But we done with being put up. People being put up on the Democrat side. So people are. I think Gavin Newsom really want it. I think. I think he gonna be. I think he'll be a man of contention for the Democrat Party. I think he gonna be a man of contention, even if they don't want him. I was no good yet. Angel Devil, biggest and small. Hey, but yeah, what do you guys think? You think I don't. I think this man is hungry. This man is hungry. What's up? What's up? Good go Gagger 336743. Yo yo, you heard about Chuck Norris? You going left, bro? We on that stuff is complicated again. Yeah, Angel Death, Ashton Power Nap. Yep, Zimac. Haha, man of potential. One way to say it. Draven 7676. How do I get voice? Okay, you just didn't say anything. You notice I'm ignoring that question. G Dog. Gavin Newsom will be the nominee, but he will lose to Rubio. JD, G Dog. I think you hitting on. I think, I think that's you. G Dog was on money. G Dog, I'm with you on G Dog. I'm thinking the same thing. I think he gonna force his way into contention. I think he gonna force his Gavin Newsom gonna force his way. We gonna see a different Gavin Newsom, man. We gonna see a different Gavin Newsom for real, for real. Yeah. Stay social. Mark Rubio's power plant. Yep. Hey, all right, guys. Switch up the topic. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Hey, what's up with the people sleeping in their cars, man? What's up with Americans quitting their jobs and sleeping in their cars? What's up with that, man? Talk to me. I got my own opinion on the chat. Chat, I'm telling you. What's up with people sleeping there? I gotta go find it. What's up with people sleeping there, quitting their jobs with no job in line? I ain't never knew Americans to quit a job and don't have another job lined up unless you're gonna start your own business. You got enough money stacked, you ready to get out there and you done build it up, your team up, everything. What's up with people quitting their jobs and and sleeping in their cars? Come on, let's talk about it. It's a serious that's going viral right now. It's serious. It's serious. People are quitting their jobs because they don't like their job and sleeping in their cars and losing their apartments, moving out their apartments. Hey man, get out my blinds, brother. My blinds. Okay. My blinds all right. See how smooth that boy. Yeah, my blinds all right. Ashton Stillwell, because they might be homeless or they don't have a job. They gonna be homeless and going to job. Every American know that. If you quit your job, you ain't got no money. You gonna run through your savings, and with the economy this high up, this everything, inflation, everything's up. $100 is like $30 now. $40 are worth of the value inside of the United States, inside the own country. So of course you're gonna run through your money faster. When gas was $2-3, now they $4-5. That's double. Come on, bro. Come on. Rents are high. Come on. You gonna quit your job with no other job lined up? That no work. As ZZ Max says, no work ethics, not enough incentive either. It's rough out here. That man just survive. I think people get comfortable in their jobs, man, and get to like talking back to people and feel like they somebody special on the job, man, and forget it's a job that give you a paycheck. And people forget. Let me give y'all another clue. I'm gonna give you another clue to the clueless. Many states are becoming at will states. At will. At will. WILL. That means they can fire you at will with no excuses. Don't have to say nothing. Just, hey man, Monday morning we don't want you here. And then as long as they don't say nothing to you, it's an at will fire, and you can't do nothing about it. Don't sleep in cars because that the bad guys will get you. Looking glass, hoping the government will take care of them. Yeah, and that them days are over, man. The government's cutting. They firing people from the federal government. The government is reducing everything. We're trying to get everything. We're $40 trillion in debt, bro. 30 some trillion in debt. 40 some. People don't realize that's. People don't just realize, man. Money. We lost our credit rating. You understand that? We're trying to get things back to level on the world scale. On the world stage, our credit level has dropped. The U.S. credit level has dropped. And people not, how you gonna quit your job, bro? A lot of states, the weather's changing, seasons are changing, man. I'm gonna talk about that in the future. Ashton Sidwell. I mean cereal. You feel me, Ashton? the clown who came to town. You do realize, man, the terrorist, man. You understand, terrorist is a play. When you go to business school, you learn this. You go to finance, you learn about what the terrorists can be. Don't get in this. Don't see terrorists. If you know about terrorists, if you really study terrorists, it works for you against you, and it's a play. It's a play. If you play sports, it's a play. And time, distance, uh, can benefit situations. You can have a good team on one end, got all the things, all the poker chips. But if you make one move and make a slight this way, and plan on the back end, and it work to your favor, that shifts the whole dynamic of the team. Now the team don't look so tough anymore. That's tariffs. You got to be in a new. You use tariffs in a way where it benefits you. The media and all this stuff, all this, they don't like this President Trump. But I'm not gonna sit here and say tariffs. There's many presidents that have used tariffs. People don't realize that. Many presidents have used tariffs. Now, only the ones that's been exposed to tariffs at a very monumental level, when things are happening in the world that bring a volume of light on it. But many presidents have used tariffs, not just in the United States, in other countries too. You got to do your research, man. Get out that media. For real. They get out that media. Stacey Stokes. Stacey Stokes says, want to work. Health insurance way too expensive. Don't cover enough. Yep, interest rates must come down. ZZ Mac, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. And I say, why you don't quit your job? If it's already don't have enough, you better have something. I grew up with grandparents didn't have nothing, man. They had to work. They worked all their life. They worked to the grave, brothers. I said that's not gonna be me. So I got to reading, got to studying, got to visualizing, got to I vision board. I started looking at entrepreneurship, college, military. I started figuring it out. Because at the end of the day, my grandparents were good Americans, well bred Americans. They had their own home, but they struggled all the way to the end. And I said, I don't want that for me and for my next generation. So not to be them, I had to do better than them. I had to look at life and look at better opportunities. I had to prepare myself. Had to make my generations better. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? Looking Glass said, ZZ Max said, yeah, bruh. The country before income taxes ran on tariffs until 12. There you go. See that? Looking Glass. You're tired of clown came to town. So, listen to what look at the country. The country before income taxes ran on tariffs until 1912, and that's what people don't look at things. Things have changed, and people get used to how stuff been in the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, but it ain't that way all the time. You gotta look at history. You gotta research. You gotta look at things, and you gotta look. Even in them 50 years, there was tariffs used. Reagan used tariffs. Clinton used tariffs. All of them used. Trump, Obama used tariffs. Back life. Let me make sure. I'm sure Obama used tariffs. Let me make sure. So it's so simple. You can Google it. Did Obama use? They already got somebody already did it. Use tariffs. Yes. See, I'm trying to say people don't do this. Yes, President Obama used targeted tariffs. See what I'm saying? They put the name targeted. I remember in business school, targeted tariffs, mostly notable imposing a 35 tariff on Chinese tire imports, targeted certain commodities. I remember in business schools. And when I was listening to media, I was like, y'all online, you don't know what you're talking about. And then I heard so many people talk. I would be on the bus, I'd be at work or somewhere, or I'd be doing something in college, in school, or doing something in business. And I heard people talking about it, guys. I was like, you just sound like you just heard Fox News or CNN News or some kind of news, and you just going with what they said. Many presidents have used tariffs. What's up? Ain't nothing. Hey, but each to his own. You know what I'm saying, guys? White tax versus black taxes, either one. The government has the winnings. We lose. All right, all right, all right. Finger, fine gentlemen. I hear you. The real term tariffs have been used for centuries around the world. Exactly. I said first in the United States. I said around the world. I was trying to tell people this, bro. They got to really understand this. They don't understand business, and they just go off of what the media has said. That's why I got to watch what I say sometimes because I don't want to offend nobody. I want to have a positive conversation. But when I hear somebody talking from what they don't know, and it's okay not to know. But when you hear something you don't agree with, but you haven't did deep stuff. If I say something and I give you a reference point to go research yourself, and you just do a basic Google search, and it'll show you that presidents have done it. Recent presidents have done it. This is the media that don't like Trump and other political people that don't like this man. Fine, you don't like, but don't say tariffs are bad, and then, well, if you don't like the person, you're gonna always say the opposite of what he said. So you got to give that grace, and that's why I can't. When I know about tariffs, I can't allow no one to tell me or be on the channel and say tariffs are bad. Tariffs, watch this, guys. Tariffs can be bad. It does cause negative outcomes, but it does cause positive outcomes. And then it's how you use tariffs, and then the situational tariffs, is targeted tariffs, is variable tariffs, it's all types of tariffs. You know, it's how you using the tariffs. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, team. Hey, team, don't kill the messenger. Hey, hands in the air, bro. Don't kill the messenger. I'm sorry. You know, I ain't trying to hate on nobody, bro. Boom. The real term one. The navigation acts in the 1600s were created by shipping routes and were transformed into tariffs. Okay, I got to check on that. I got to check on that. I got to check on that. Thanks, real terms. See, that's what I said about other people. He went back to who real term one went back to a real term one. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna go back to the 1600s and look that up because I remember certain things when he said it came to my mind because I used to look at the 1600s before slavery was started, and people don't realize back in 1600, let's say 1492, let's say technically when people Europeans discover this land. Okay, now you got 100 years when people's coming from the New World, from the old world, England, United Kingdom, Great Britain, coming to the territories, because they wasn't to the colonies. It was just land at first, so they start building up Did you know there are a lot? I'm not gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna put that out there. Do your research on that. But the 1600, I did a lot of history on the 1600s. So I'm gonna look that up. Thanks, real one, the real term one. ZZ Mac, right on. You know what I'm saying? You know the problem. I think some people got too much pride and they don't want to say the or feel bad on this channel. Man, we all about kicking knowledge. If you know something, throw it out there. If somebody, you don't have to like it, but research it. You know what I mean? Build that brain muscle, man. We gotta use all our muscles because we're Americans. We gotta help you. One teach each one, teach one, each one reach one, each one teach one. You know what I mean? You learn. I got between you guys, I got a master's degree. I'm a life learner. I'm always gonna learn something. Like the real term one just taught me something. And I remember it slightly in my mind, like you know how you remember something, it's slightly in the back of your mind. You're like, oh yeah, I think some it brings back to my memory somehow. I'm going back there and looking up that navigation acts, and I'm going to the 1600 era. I'm looking at the era and bringing it up, and I'm talking about shipping routes of that time, and was the navigation acts the system that the verbiage that was used of a system or processes that was used to transform these routes into tariffs. It don't make sense because routes and tariffs. I understand shipping routes from doing making tariffs from country to country, saying okay, we're gonna put a tariffs. We ship this one. We're gonna put a tariff tax on your fruit coming to this because maybe this fruit when we get over here to this country, it doesn't. A lot of it go bad, and we stuck with a lot of this fruit that we can't sell, and we're losing money. So we're gonna put a tax on that just to cover our portion of carrying this fruit. And so that might be another reason for that. It's possible. I don't know. I'm just assuming the possibility because back in them days there was no refrigeration. So when you did routes, you got to get stuff out there to different other places. Other places couldn't even get it. They had to travel there to get that fruit and vegetable because it will spoil out. You know. Thanks ZZ Mac for subbing. Appreciate that ZZ Mac. Thanks for the love. Appreciate that. Latoya Jackson, what's up? Latoya Jackson, I can't even talk right. Appreciate you, Latoya Jackson. Thank you for coming through with the love. Stacey Stokes, real life coach. Stacey Stokes, my mother and father teacher home nowadays. Yep. New man, trying to build my mind up. You know, always trying to. Thanks again. I want to say this because hey, that were created. The navigation action in the 1600s was created by the shipping routes and were transformed into tariffs. Navigation acts was turned into tariffs. That's what he's saying. Okay, got it. On my own. Yeah, it's amazing, guys, when you really divest yourself in knowledge and then see it. Matter of fact, let me go back on that. That was a good statement. Navigation Act. They got acts of they got them all right up there. 1660, we'll go to 1650. 50. Okay, it says check this out, guys. The Navigation Acts of 1651 passed by Oliver Cromwell's Rump Parliament mandated that all goods imported into England and its colonies be carried on English ships with majority English crews aimed at mercantilism. It targeted Dutch dominance in shipping, boosting English naval power, while causing colonial trade restrictions that later contributed to America. Contributed to American. The article from Khan Academy. Okay, well, yeah, it's pretty much in line with what he was saying. The real term one said it. Yep. And so, yep. Hey, it is. I remember that a little bit of that. What? Yes, they stole sick from the USA. Yep. So it said hi. Okay. Okay, everybody online, subscribe to my channel, man. Thanks for your support, my guy. Supporting your guy, man. Thanks for coming through. I'll be back online, Lord willing, tomorrow. Let me know what you think. You guys have a wonderful night. We're not gonna stay on too long. Jackson, thanks for coming through. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Everyone online, man, I hope you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, like the channel. Man, you guys have a wonderful night. All right, I'm gonna sign off now.